Ever since she gives him a plant as a welcome present, he keeps making her life like hell ever since. Little does he know, she will change his life forever. Lucy Hutton, a 28-year-old executive assistant at Gaiman Publishing, embodies fashion, confidence, and intelligence. Gaiman faced financial troubles, leading to a merger with Bexley Publishing House. The union brought together Gaiman's colorful and cheerful team with Bexley's formal and overconfident members. Lucy despises Joshua Templeman, Mr. Bexley's executive assistant, for mimicking her mannerisms in their shared workspace, causing frequent conflicts. The source of Lucy's disdain for Joshua traces back to their initial meeting after the company merger. On Josh's first day as Mr. Bexley's assistant, Lucy brought a cheerful gift, but he accepted it without a smile or thanks, setting a cold tone. Lucy found Josh peculiar with his fixed blue shirts, meticulously organized desk, and constant scrutiny. To irk him, Lucy playfully rearranged his things and changed the color of his sticky notes. Lucy's dislike deepened as Josh played a role in firing her friends. Amid workplace chaos, Jeanette proposed a team-building event, and Lucy reluctantly submitted a proposal that impressed Helen, leading to more responsibilities. As the meeting approached, Josh observed Lucy deviating from her usual tasks, which annoyed him. Unexpectedly, an employee asked for a deadline extension, and Lucy, contrary to her usual stance, granted it. Josh criticized Lucy's leniency, sparking a verbal confrontation. Despite this, Lucy entered the conference room, spreading joy with cupcakes. Irritated, Josh received a sharp look from Lucy for being a killjoy. The CEOs, Helen and Mr. Bexley, then made an important announcement. They're introducing a new managing director role, open to both external candidates and preferred Gaiman and Bexley employees. Lucy and Josh enter into competition for the position, with presentations scheduled after New Year. In the office, Josh teases Lucy, confident about winning, and calls her shortcake. Lucy, annoyed, counters by highlighting her popularity. The banter continues to their top-floor office, where Lucy proposes a deal. If one gets hired, the other resigns. Josh refuses, prompting Lucy to threaten to fire him herself. Danny, the publication designer, surprises Lucy with the latest company book and a small package of Smurf collectibles. Josh teases Lucy, finding the miniatures childish. Lucy, with an extensive Smurf collection at home, spends Thanksgiving creating a Smurf-themed website. A nightmare startles Lucy, and the next day, she confidently walks to the office in a black dress, eager for Josh's reaction. On the elevator, Josh comments on her overdressed outfit. They overheard an argument between Helen and Bexley. In response, Lucy, without a date, hastily invites Danny for the evening, irritating Josh. Later, at the elevator, Josh offered Lucy a ride, concerned about her makeup in the rain. Lucy declined, tempers flared, and Josh broke the silence, questioning Lucy's perpetual anger. Caught off guard, Lucy contemplated kissing him, realizing her feelings. Ultimately, she agreed to let Josh drop her off at the restaurant. Josh and Lucy had an awkward car ride after their unexpected kiss. Lucy, using Danny as an excuse, left Josh in the rain at the restaurant. She apologized to Danny for being late and found their conversation dull, using him as a cover for Josh's sake. Bumping into Josh later, Lucy sensed him following her. Josh clarified his intentions and returned her purse, prompting Lucy to assure Danny that nothing was happening between her and Josh. They enjoyed a lively conversation about their rural backgrounds. The next day, Lucy received flowers from Danny, and Josh, arriving late, apologized to Lucy, surprised by her genuine smile. In the office, they played the typical colleagues game, and Josh asked about Lucy's date, leading her to share the joy of the flowers from Danny. Lucy believed she and Dan would hit it off due to their common interests. Meanwhile, Josh was unsure if she was happy with him. Aware of Dan's eccentricities, Josh felt he wasn't Lucy's type. Helen pitched a team-building idea to Lucy involving a conference center and a scavenger hunt inspired by Gulliver's Travels. Josh mocked Lucy's proposal, leading to a challenge. He proposed paintball, a physical activity, contrasting with Lucy's paper-centric idea. Helen favored Lucy's idea, but Mr. Bexley preferred Josh's for working out issues through paintball. Lucy, angered by the decision, imagined attacking Josh. On the team building day, Lucy, displeased, donned protective gear for paintball, with Josh annoyingly boasting about his winning proposal. Danny invited Lucy to his team, but Josh interrupted, claiming pre-chosen teams. Disappointed, Lucy wanted to be on Dan's team. Before the game, Josh noticed Lucy was unwell. During the game, Lucy aimed to be the hero, but Josh covered her, and Mr. Bexley's actions caused Lucy to faint. The team building was canceled. Josh drove Lucy home, and she doubted his kindness. Lucy felt unwell, and Josh assisted her to the bathroom. He discovered Lucy's dedication to a managerial position. Lucy, surprised by Josh's concern, allowed him to check her fever. It was high, prompting concern. Lucy later woke up to a doctor checking on her, finding him attractive. Lucy discovered Patrick was Josh's brother. After assessing her, they went to the living room. Patrick asked Josh to attend his wedding, insisting it was a must. Lucy pretended to be asleep when Josh entered. Patrick left, advising Josh to keep Lucy hydrated. Despite her reluctance, Josh insisted on holding the water. Lucy, while drinking, recalled her mom making strawberry juice when sick. She asked if Josh's mom did the same. He smiled, revealing his family were doctors except him. To avoid emotions, Josh playfully teased Lucy as a shortcake. Lucy admitted surprise at their elevator kiss and confessed she liked it. The next day, Lucy found Josh cleaning her apartment meticulously. Embarrassed, she asked him to stop, but Josh insisted, claiming the table was the only one left. After wiping it, he left, reminding her of Patrick's prescription. At work, Danny welcomed her with flowers. Irritated by Dan's flirting, Josh subtly called him out. Lucy found a rose on her desk, realizing it was from Josh. Helen encouraged Lucy about her managerial application. Lucy thanked Josh with a strawberry shortcake and proposed being his +1 at Patrick's wedding. However, Josh asked for some quiet time, leading Lucy to push him into a storage room. Inside, Josh refused to take her to the wedding, challenging her to dinner with Danny and a kiss. If she chose the elevator kiss, they could be more than friends. Lucy invited Danny on a date, kissed him twice, and discussed the lack of spark outside Josh's apartment afterwards. Waiting for Josh, Lucy learned he had worked overtime. When he arrived, they talked about her date with Dan, and Lucy admitted she wouldn't go out with Dan anymore. Josh was delighted, kissed her, and invited her inside his impressively organized apartment. In Josh's mini library, Lucy noticed he didn't own a Bexley book and preferred Gaiman collections. She discovered an anatomy material, learning Josh went to medical school but left after an incident. Lucy and Josh lay in bed, and she expressed her desire to kiss him. However, Josh revealed he didn't want a romantic attachment, fearing it would affect their competition for the managerial position. Disappointed, Lucy swore never to fall in love with him again. Meanwhile, Mr. Bexley was rooting for Josh to win the managerial position and introduced him to Simon Mitchell for a recommendation. Lucy overheard and wanted to get to know Simon, but Mr. Bexley stopped her. To boost her chances, Lucy contacted her ex-boss for a recommendation and asked Danny for help with the proposal graphics. Lucy stayed in her apartment, decorating for Christmas, and received a surprise visit from Josh, who reminded her about Patrick's wedding. Reluctantly, Lucy agreed to be his +1 and pack for the family dinner, where Josh would introduce her to his complicated family. As night fell, Lucy, elegantly dressed, was stopped by Josh, pleading for her to stay. Concerned about meeting his family, Lucy hesitated, but Josh assured her they were stuck in traffic. That night, she confessed to snooping into Josh's planner, discovering symbols dedicated to her and tracking details of their interactions. Josh challenged Lucy to share something unknown about her. She confessed about a day she wore a black dress and lied about a date, fearing Josh's mockery. At the wedding, Lucy, stunning in an emerald green dress, helped Josh fix his tie. Meeting Josh's mom, who adored her, and his cold father, Lucy sensed he was the reason for Josh's hesitation. At the reception, Lucy drank at the bar, meeting Mindy and discovering her past with Josh. Feeling jealous, Lucy confronted Josh on the balcony, feeling betrayed. Josh clarified he invited her not to boast to Mindy, but to avoid facing his father alone. He shared his pain of being the overlooked son and feeling left behind in the family. Lucy comforted him and invited him to drink. Inside, Dr. Templeman thanked Patrick for not disappointing him. Josh felt like a disappointment, and Lucy comforted him. Mrs. Templeman thanked Lucy, sharing that Josh described her as someone who challenges and drives him crazy, adding that meeting, Lucy was the best thing that happened to him. As night fell, Lucy was flattered to learn that Josh had never mentioned the moments he looked at her in awe. Their conversation was interrupted by Patrick, who asked his mom to return to the reception due to their dad's drunken behavior. Dr. Templeman caused a scene, criticizing Josh for quitting med school and working in a publishing house. Lucy defended Josh, challenging Dr. Templeman's perception of writing as not noble. Despite Dr. Templeman's dismissal, Lucy highlighted Josh's invaluable contributions to the company, saving jobs and ensuring success. Dr. Templeman was left speechless, realizing his son's worth. Exiting the reception, Lucy and Josh drove back to the city. In the car, Josh expressed gratitude for Lucy's intervention, holding her hand and hoping to learn their real score. He confessed his feelings for her, revealing the personal touches in his apartment inspired by her. Overwhelmed, Lucy realized the depth of Josh's love. Returning to work, Lucy felt elated in her newfound relationship with Josh. However, upon discovering Mr. Bexley's support for Josh's managerial position, she felt betrayed. Lucy confided in Danny, feeling like an idiot for believing Josh's lies. Danny encouraged her to focus on nailing the interview and getting the job. Unaware of Lucy's discovery, Josh invited her for coffee, but, angered by the lies, refused. Tensions rose in the office as Lucy and Josh quarreled, with Lucy expressing disappointment in the deception. In a heated confrontation, Lucy exploded, revealing she overheard Josh's manipulation plan with Bexley about his dad's perception. Bexley instructed Josh to prepare projections, but he was preoccupied with Lucy's allegations. Heartbroken, Lucy declined Bexley's request and focused on her proposal, communicating with Dan about graphics progress. On the day of the presentation, Lucy noticed Josh's vacant office, hinting at a significant move. Helen motivated Lucy, who presented her cross-media platform proposal to positive feedback from the Gaiman family, including Josh, who was applying for the same position. Post-presentation, Lucy received a thoughtful gift from Helen. During the announcement of the new managing director, Lucy assumed Josh got the position, but was surprised when he congratulated her, revealing she was chosen for the role at B&G. Josh never applied for the managing director position. Instead, he secured a new job as an acquisitions editor at HarperCollins a week ago. The strategy Lucy overheard with Bexley was about applying to other companies, but Josh never disclosed it to Bexley. Helen apologized for not sharing this information earlier, wanting to preserve Lucy's determination to win the job. Tearfully, Lucy looked at Josh, realizing that hating him meant loving him. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like our channel and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. Let us know what movie you would love us to recap for you.